Perhaps it's time we pondered again on the timeless piece of the late reggae legend, Bob Marley's Buffalo Soldier, stolen from Africa and brought to America. Deep into this song lies a replay of the reality where many African nations find itself today, with many of its wealth carted away to the West. Now, the last might not have been heard about the UK Prime Minister's sly remark on Nigeria being fantastically corrupt, as the federal government retorted on the need for the UK government to return Nigeria's stolen funds kept in the UK. What do we make of these remarks at the time the Nigerian government declares a make-or-mar battle against corruption in the country? It's question time. Welcome to the program. I'm Benga Ashiru. You may also join in this conversation by sending us your comments on our various social media platforms showing on your screen. Could anyone tell us what happens to the Halliburton scandal? At this very time, the world is watching, and perhaps it's time we found out the untold story about Nigeria's missing funds. Why has it been difficult prosecuting high-profile cases? In our bid to get things in its proper perspective, Channels TV crew was in Abuja, where we met the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu. It says every stolen funds will be recovered. Join us in this exclusive interview. The chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Mr. Ibrahim Magu. Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Question Time.
Thank you very much.
Let's take our point of departure from the recent UK Prime Minister's comments, Mr. David Cameron, on Nigeria being fantastically corrupt. What do you make of such statements coming from the UK Prime Minister?
Well, I wouldn't go beyond the reactions of Mr. President. I think it was most appropriate, and you cannot also run away from being called corrupt, because corruption has gone down deep, and this country is being looked as one of the most corrupt countries in the world. That may be, and but we shouldn't join issues with them. What the president's reaction was that, whatever it is, give me back what has been brought down to the UK, because of course London is the capital of money laundering. It is where most of the stolen money are hidden. Ordinarily, it has given a kind of heaven to all the corrupt, all the stolen money from state all over the world. In fact, it's the headquarters of the money laundering. Most of the money, stolen money, are hidden either by way of properties or banks or physical cash.
Now, in assessing the EFCC as an anti-corruption institution, how do you relate with such comments?
Well, I have an advantage in being in EFCC now, because what you need when you are fighting corruption really is the political will, is the commitment of the leadership. And you agree with me that the man is not pretending. The president is not pretending about fighting corruption. You can see that it is in his blood. So my take is that we were so lucky to have somebody who is committed, who supports us, who does not interfere with what we are doing, and I mean that. And things are good. You can see how we are moving. It's unprecedented.
The Transparency International places Nigeria on 136th position out of 177 countries. What do you make of such score sheets?
I don't think it's real. It's a perception. But all this, we are going to work on this, and maybe you ask me the same question next year. Okay. We'll improve. Definitely will go down. Improve.
The anti-corruption fight in this administration has been accused of being politically motivated and sometimes selective. Could you set the record straight and put things in the right perspective?
No, it's not really very. It's not true at all, because we don't chase innocent people at all. We bring somebody. We conduct certain background investigation before we ever invite you. We specialize in financial crime investigation, and this we trail the money. We follow the money, and when the money hits you, and we follow up to the extent how you utilize the money, how you distribute the money, this time we go after you. That's why anybody that is invited here, nobody will come out clean, because we do our own homework before we invite you. Sometimes we may be investigating you for a year or 6 months. You wouldn't even know, because nobody would talk to you.
Does that suggest that all the people in the ruling party is clean?
We will chase everybody. There is no sacred cow, not this time around. I'm telling you, we'll go after everybody, anybody who has committed an offense, who has stolen the resources of the state, who has stolen the resources of the common people of this country. I'm telling you, we'll chase them, we'll collect this money back, so that it will go back to the treasury, so that it can be used, can be utilized for what is the original, for the original purposes. So we have no reservations. I don't care whether you are black or white, or you come from party A, party B. The moment it can be established that there was something wrongdoing, we will go after you. I'm telling you. That's why we fight corruption both within and outside. Even right here, if we discover you are corrupt, we will kick you out. You will see it. We are already doing that. So we don't go after innocent people, or for political, for any political inclination. That's not the aspect. We are going after the tips of the state resources, because that's very serious.
Perhaps it's time to put this in the right perspective. Why do we have cases of prolonged detention by the EFCC, even when the person has met the bail conditions? Perhaps this is one of the reasons why some people are accusing the EFCC of being biased in its prosecution.
Nobody that has met the bail condition is kept in the cell. No, we don't do that. Honestly, it doesn't happen here. Yes. If you have any reason to keep somebody beyond, we go to the court, we obtain a remand warrant, and we act on it accordingly. But sometimes, people, when you arrest the suspect on disclosure, you get additional information from him that, for instance, somebody who has who has taken away the state fund to the tune of about $88 million US. You don't expect me to just allow him go like that. And it is when you keep them that some of them will oblige and refund the money. And it is very important for us to get the money recovered, because otherwise, I believe in taking away the profit of corruption, or take it away from the accused person. Otherwise, when you leave the money, you empower them. Some of them are much stronger than even the state. So you leave them with the money, you don't recover, and you cannot make effective recovery without keeping them. And then, otherwise, it will even it is an issue of national security. In fact, global security. Some of them are very strong. In the past, there are so many people who have used diluted money or money stolen, and a lot of things happen. I think recently there was somebody in Colombia, and this Lucky Luciano, he was in cell. Some of them even built the prison they were kept there. So it is very dangerous. First and foremost, we go for the money, because it is going back to the people, so that it will be utilized properly for the benefit of the people of Nigeria. And that's it. We want to protect the voiceless, the downtrodden, so that services will be provided.
You may also join in this conversation by sending us your comments on our various social media platforms showing on your screen. Coming up on Question Time: why has it been difficult prosecuting high-profile cases and bringing influential suspects to justice? Find out from the Chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magu, after the break.